Ripple XRP, this is what Coinbase have officially said. We are winning, and Coinbase is showing how cryptocurrency is only growing. We will not be defeated. We also have some news from one of Ripple's partners talking about how we will be seeing increased adoption amongst institutions, and along with that, we will also be looking at the prices for both XRP and XLM coin today. All I ask from you are two things, which is to smash that like button and to subscribe to the channel as well. So we're seeing some green in the market. Pretty good day that we are having for Tuesday. So Coinbase have said this on X. They said that 2022 crypto is dead. That is what people said. However, in 2023 it shows that 425 million people around the world own cryptocurrency. The future isn't just coming, it's already here. And guys, we already know that it's estimated that we currently have roughly around about 7 to 8 billion people on earth in general, and we have just under a billion people around the world that are owning cryptocurrency as of now, when we are having speculation, when we are having people questioning crypto, but there are still people believing it, and so it will only grow when we see more legal clarity. Let's take a look at this video. And well, what do you have it? It just goes to show that there are so many benefits when it comes to cryptocurrency. You are able to get access to your own assets 24/7, which means that you can liquidate these assets any single time. It's not like the stock market where we have these set opening hours, and we have more benefits such as free instant global transfers, your interest rates that beat savings accounts. As we know, savings accounts have really poor interest rates. It's roughly around about 0.5% or something daft like that. It's not even worth it. You can trade at the speed of the internet, so the speed as well is pretty good, and the small businesses paying lower fees compared to the extortionate fees that they were having with MasterCard and the likes of Visa debit. So it goes to show that we are having a new crypto revolution, and the people are taking their power back into their hands, and they're not relying on the traditional banks. And Coinbase has also put out a tweet saying that 52 million Americans now own digital assets, and it's time that they all got a fair share. And I think that the population in America is currently standing at roughly 360 million, and so we're nowhere near to reaching half of that. We're nowhere near to reaching 170 or 180 million, and that will only increase when we see more US legal clarity and when the SEC stop with their nonsense and their corruption. And so all of this is very beneficial for the likes of Ripple XRP and for Stellar XLM, because we're going to see more money pumping into the market. So we have a video over here where Ripple's partner Bitstamp is talking about the fact that institutions have been onboarding and getting ready for increased adoption and some improved regulatory clarity in the US. Let's have a look at what he says.
Great question, and I try not to speculate on prices, but I'm pretty excited about 2024 for a number of reasons. So, the first is in continuing and even increasing institutional adoption. So we are seeing at Bitstamp a market increase in 2023, even in spite of all of the challenges and the headwinds that the marketplace has faced, the FTX, regulatory uncertainty, banking challenges. In spite of all of these things, institutions, even if they're not trading a lot or investing a lot, they have been onboarding and getting ready, I think, for increased adoption and hopefully some improved regulatory clarity, particularly in this part of the world. In Europe, it's quite a different picture today. There is more regulatory clarity, and in Europe, we are seeing a lot more participation across the board than we're seeing in the U.S. And Asia also is quite positive. So I think that in 2024, there's going to be quite a few factors that coalesce and improve the markets.
And I totally agree with the fact that the institutions are now in the stages of the onboarding process for cryptocurrency. And what does that mean? Well, it means the fact that they are trying to look at ways that they can incorporate cryptocurrency for themselves, and also with the governments launching their very own pilot programs in order to be able to issue their own CBDCs. And that's where we are starting to see the initial stages of these institutions factors coming out to play in cryptocurrency, and more importantly as to why you should be blocking out the noise when the likes of JP Morgan talk about the fact that cryptocurrency should essentially be shut down if he were the government. Of course he wants it to be shut down because he will be the one that will be losing revenue. It will be hurting his pockets if other people withdraw all of their cash at banks and put it into cryptocurrency. Guys, do you know how much cash that we keep at the bank? All of these hundreds of thousands of dollars that we're keeping at the banks, and the banks are using it for their very own investment opportunities. And when you take those hundreds of thousands of dollars away from them, then that is when they are cash strapped and they are left with no alternative but to get into cryptocurrency themselves, or to place restrictions on us, but we won't let that happen. Before we have a look at the price action for both of the coins, I just want to point out that again, when it comes to cross-border payments and for Ripple XRP, we have a market of $290 trillion in expected value of cross-border payments by 2030. We already know that Ripple XRP is trying to dominate in Africa and also in the places such as South America as well, when they don't have as much infrastructure in place, and when it comes to the payments and settlement times, it takes much longer. So we're seeing a big opportunity for XRP, and it's only going to get better from there. Now let's have a look at the price action for XRP. We are currently trading just below that 61-cent level. On the 1 day, we are up by 1.5%. On the 1 week, we are down by 2.6%. We did take that massive fall to 58 cents, but we actually bounced back up within that 61-cent range. So again, the short-term price target for XRP coin is going to be 63 cents, and that's where I want it to comfortably be. For XLM coin, we are currently trading at exactly 12 cents, and we are up by 1% on the day. On the week, we are down by 3.4%. Again, XLM coin is mirroring what XRP coin is doing, and it did take a dip to that 0.117 level, and we managed to come back up to 0.122, but we have just retraced a little bit down from here, and the short-term price for XLM coin Stellar is 13 cents, but in the long run, it should be roughly around about 15 cents is where it should be. Guys, if you want daily XRP and XLM coin news, subscribe to the channel and like the video as well.